saying earlier. Yeah, that being said, he's got a tough opponent here. DADARKHAMPSTER, newer to the server, but solid elo, solid ranking. So it should be a good match. He's sitting around a 1900, so a little bit higher than Kobe, but Kobe, that elo betrays a much more seasoned fighter.
Yeah, he's got the IRL boxing experience as well, so it's always going to give him a nice advantage. But unfortunately, when you got a VR boxing game, it doesn't do too much for you, especially when it comes to power.
Yeah, absolutely. But Hamster right now, I like what he's doing. He's kind of matching Kobe with his own, style, right? He's leaving that hand out there. He's probing. He's, giving that fade. And he's not leaving the same amount of space for Kobe to start figuring out that range and distance. And it's going to be an interesting fight. I think we're going to see a lot of clashes that, work, and then a lot of clashes that feel like they got, kind of a tripped into each other. What do you think, Desco?
Yeah, I mean, Hamster looking like he knows the style. He knows how to fight it. He's not rushing in. He's letting Kobe come to him. Catching him sometimes with some good counters, but Kobe's just very fast with his movement. He's in and out, and he strikes you a few times before you can even throw a punch.
Yeah. I think that's a good sign of like a lot of people who use a style when they're comfortable against the style themselves. That means that they've really figured it out. They understand its weaknesses. Whereas other people, when they use a style, when it's used back against them, they have no response because they're just like, "Oh man, I thought it was just too OP." You gotta understand it all the way through.
Yeah, and with Kobe, you really. It's just you need to walk him down. I think that's the way you beat Kobe. It's just you have to walk him down, but it's going to be hard. He's got such a big room skill. He's able to move easily out of range. Yeah, he moves very quick.
No rank, but I can give you their elo. So Hamster is sitting at a 1900. Kobe is sitting at a 1700.
Yeah, especially like most matches now, a lot of people just do casual. There's really no need for ranked unless you don't play savers like this. But I mean, most of my fights are casual, but I get into the higher elos just so I can get the better fights.
Yeah. It's a good. I think that's sort of the upside of ranked, right? Is that like if you want, it's kind of gives you a higher level average if you're consistently winning, and it'll put you sort of more with fighters of your equal caliber. Whereas like a casual fight, you can really kind of get someone who's nowhere near your level.
Kobe showing his feet here. I think he's got a blister on his foot. Oh, he has.
Oh yeah, he said the gods have nerfed him. Oh my god!
As well.
Oh, that looks bad.
Oh, and his cut. It's open.
Oof.
Yo, just pick it off.
Oh, that's gonna.
You'll be fine.
That's gonna hurt the footwork. Yeah, and honestly, this is it's an underrated VR injury, but the foot injuries and the foot blisters. You are boxing and you are, you're making some high level moves, especially if you're fighting like Kobe, right? You're running around a space. You're making really sharp, like directional changes. That puts a lot of wear and tear on your feet. And so guys, depending on what your surface is, have the right footwear. You might need to wear socks. You might need to wear some shoes. Or, find some kind of, I recommend a good martial arts shoe right there. They're soft, they're light, they're good for indoors, but they have a good sole, and so they'll help protect your foot.
Yeah, I've had some decent foot blisters. I play on laminate flooring, and socks is definitely not an option, and shoes just makes me stick too much. So, I just have to go barefoot. And if you play for a long time, like most of the time, when I do, I play for like an hour, maybe two, and the feet hurt.
I gotta point something out. Someone in YouTube just reminded me of this. So KOBENOMICS, the guy with the IRL camera, there's some people in the comments of his videos claiming that obviously he's cheating with sticks. Guys, why can't you see that he's obviously cheating with sticks? And I kept telling people that Kobe has his IRL videos. If anybody, y'all are accusing him, I just want to take this moment to point out for all of the haters out there who armchair warriors, assuming that they know everything that goes on behind these cameras. You cannot tell when someone is using sticks. You cannot use any kind of measurement for anything. There's no accurate, surefire way to tell if anyone is using sticks. And I'm only saying this because I need people like y'all to apologize to some of these boxers, calling them out for things that they are not doing. Kobe has naturally long arms, as you can see in the IRL camera footage. He's holding the controller legit, and he moves around at a clip that's higher than his elo tells you. So just wanted to put that out there. Sorry, somebody reminded me.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's we want to correct the record, and that's really the whole point of these IRL images, right? It's it's not just for the fame and the clout; it's to really ensure and sanction a fair fight. Because if you want to get any kind of legitimacy with this, you got to have the receipts, and that receipts include a view of the third person view, the scorecards, what each fighter's doing, and higher levels we might even require things like having your settings checked. That's just important. Like that's how you ensure a fair sport. Fortunately, we have a little bit of a lighter lift for exhibitions, so you can just come in and enjoy, and that's why we have them.
I watched my fight back earlier, and I seen the comment when the box come up at the end, and this guy, I remember seeing the comment, it was like, I don't understand how guys can get gassed out when they basically just shadow boxing. Okay, yeah. First of all, you try shadow boxing a person you cannot hit as if you're having a real fight, and it's fucking hard. It's not a walk in the park, bro. Any boxer will tell you shadow boxing is fucking hard.
Absolutely. That's the thing. If you're not sweating while shadow boxing, that's a sign you're not shadow boxing hard enough.
Oh, yeah.
Right. The idea is to visualize a tough opponent.
Yeah. Some people just, they don't understand. It's fucking hard work. I mean, I used it for when I was training for the army, I used it for one of my primary sources of cardio. It's absolutely insane.
It's honestly, it's great cardio, right?
Since last Sunday, I haven't fought, and today, last week, I could go 4 fights, chilling, maybe crack a sweat, but everyone will. I come back, I take a week off. I was busy with racing and all this shit, and just fucking tired. I come back, I have 1 fight, and I'm dead. I'm purely dead. It never happens. I haven't happened in ages.
That's why, when professional fighters fight, right? You have to be in fighting shape. You have to be in camp. You have to train multiple times a day, multiple times a week to really keep that form at the highest level. And we look at the IRL of everyone we've seen today. No one is out of shape. Everyone is a pretty fit person, especially the regulars who fight this consistently. And even then, we see that taking a week off, even in good physique, even with a ton of experience, it affects you drastically, right? Every fighter will tell you a week or 2 away feels like you're retired for a little bit.
I smoke a lot. So that just decreases it even worse. Just makes it even worse.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of people who will play this game absolutely just either smoking or stoned or drunk or something. Not necessarily recommended, but if you want to enjoy yourself, that's up to you.
Just training your lungs till failure, bro. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, do it the hard mode.
I mean,
but right now, getting back into the fight. Oh yeah, go on.
I used to hit my fucking vape mid rounds half the time, and it was crazy. I'd just be chilling, I'll just take a vape break, and it sounds weird, but it actually kind of helps. Yeah, it's so weird.
Sometimes all you need is to take a concentrated breath or something to distract a little bit. But getting back into the fight right now, I love to see what's going on here. Kobe is continuing to do that work. It looks like that foot is maybe affecting him a little bit. He's walking a little bit lighter on it, but he is fighting through it and is not affected. The larger plan of move around, find those angles. And I think overall it's working for him.
I really want to see Kobe do that. You know, his signature move, the 1-2 lunge. He lunges in with a 1-2 and just bang.
That's what I'm wondering if that's what the foot affects, right? Because you have to push off of it with like a real solid kick to get that lunge.
Yeah, it fucking hurts. I've fallen over so many times doing that. Like I had to put a lot of oomph into my my straight rights because it does a lot of damage. And there's been times where I've just misread the distance and I've gone wah, and I've just fell flat on my face. So
yeah,
there's a lot of pushing off your feet. Like.
Fortunately, anyway, Kobe is surviving through. And honestly, I think he's got this round in the bag. Hamster doing his best, but not a lot of time. And when Kobe is that far away from you for so much of the round, oh no!
Oh no! Kobe!
There it is, Hamster catching him beautifully with a combo. And I was just saying, it's so hard to do it when Kobe's running around. You get so few opportunities, but Hamster took the most out of that last one. Draw!
No way!
Oh, no. All right, Super. We got to get in this details. 28-28. 2 10-9 rounds going in favor of KOBENOMICS. But then at that last second, that knockdown, turning it into a 10-8 round for DADARKHAMPSTER. Knockdowns, only that one at the end. And let's check out the damage. Yeah, Kobe doing a great job staying defensively responsible. 629 to 197, 704 to 238 for 2 dominant rounds. That honestly, kind of surprised they didn't go into a 10-8 round, because that's some high damage disparity. But in round 3, DADARKHAMPSTER figuring it out, doing a lot more damage. Even though Kobe out damaged him, he caught that beautiful knockdown to get the draw. All right, so let's get our fighters up. I don't see Hamster. I'll see if he hops in later. But for now, let's hear from Kobe.
Hey, y'all. Oh, man.
Kobe, how are you feeling? I feel like you got robbed a little bit there.
Hey, I mean, he got the knockdown at the end. That's my fault. My greed was my own downfall there. But I'm going to be honest. All props to him. I'm going to consider that a win in my book because I fought through the pain. And, yeah, that moral victory for me.
Wait, let's see the foot.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, it's green, bro. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh.
So backstory, right? Contour invites me to his gym, Rising Stars. And then he has me going through the pendulum step training. And if you know the pendulum step, that's not easy work on your feet. So I wasn't in the ring for a while because I was sick. And then, that probably made my feet soft. So they weren't able to handle it. But hey, we still got the draw in the end here. So it's pretty fun.
Bro, you walking around in circles right now is making me sick.
Oh, okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that might be the next investment. Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, give him the benefit of the doubt real quick. I mean, I got really long arms. You literally see it in the thing. I look like a real Mashiba from Hajime no Ippo. So, yeah.
And Kobe.
All right, Dark.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We got Dark Hamster up net. I think we only have 2 or 3 left. Yeah, Dark Hamster's up.
Yeah,
So you do his interview first, and I'm going to check it out.
I feel absolutely insane right now. I didn't even know the information on my fighter until it was time to fight. And honestly, getting that draw in the end really definitely sealed the deal for me. It's let me know that I'm getting better and making progress. And shout out to him. You know, I really feel bad for him in that story and everything. I hope he gets better, you know, and everything. That was absolutely insane, you know, fighting with that. Yeah, my advice is to just keep talking to support, keep letting them know that you've been streaming, you've been doing this. That's what I did, and that's just my advice for sure to help you out. I think a few times, 3 to 4 times. Yeah. Yeah. I think I joined one of them, but I haven't been to a practice yet. It was YTO or something. I can't remember. PKO. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out my wife. Shout out Buddy. Shout out everybody on stream. Yeah, love you guys.
I believe so. So it was supposed to be Carl. Carl had to step out, so we are subbing in basically anyone who is available last minute. Oh, I'm Win, who was supposed to be the one who was actually fighting him. So I would like to get that fight there because they were even and they have the same region. But hold on. Let me see real quick. Where are you, Lycurgus? You're in East too.
Oh, Lomachenko is
right.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think
never mind.
Lomachenko versus Badster, aka I'm a Win, would be the more fair fight. But Lycurgus is in here. All right, so. Yeah. Last year. So we'll basically, okay. So in that case, we'll do Lycurgus versus someone else who is willing to sub. So either Chicken or Chip. And then the last match of the night is supposed to be Backbands versus HDez. But I don't see either of them here right now. I just messaged them, so we'll see if they show up. Yeah, can you kick out? Oh wait, no. Who's D1 Angelo? That's no. Okay, yeah. No, Lomachenko is Lomachenko.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Okay, so yeah, D1
Chicken.
Angelo
The highlight
Chicken.
finger says I'm D1.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I know Lycurgus was something else.
Yep.
No, we're waiting for I'm a Win, aka Badster. But he should be I'm a Win in Thrill of the Fight. Do you have the code? Check your DMs.
I'm a Win said he's coming.
Okay, he's coming.
All right, damn.
Chip, who are you fighting?
No, I need a cup of tea right now.
Either Lycurgus or Chicken.
I got censored that whole time, y'all. The bots, they're
censored.
Yeah, nah. That entire time, Creative Outlet was.
bro.
I ranted about TikTok. That whole thing was like muted for some reason. So Creative Outlet, I'm not sure what was going on, bro. But yeah, I got censored. They're listening. The spies.
For what?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just out here trying to just, showcase
bro,
some VR
you know
boxers.
what? Let me meet. I'll meet up with the TikTok CEO and teach him a lesson.
Look, I got agents out. They don't know. I got connects at the streaming parts of these various places, and I got people who've been putting feelers out as well. Shout outs to the hamster though. For those of you guys who didn't hear that, basically TikTok just shut down the stream live in the middle of the stream. And the Dark Hamster has mentioned that he has also had similar problems. So I'm a Win in the red corner and Lomachenko in the blue corner. All right, you guys go ahead and take this next fight. I'm going to start the match now while I rant off into the sunset. But yeah, now they shut the stream down midstream. And so I'm going to have words with him this week. Like I've had to have words with him. But
you ever tried Kick?
I might switch over to Kick. Not gonna lie.
You can do they're really, really, really lenient over there. So I doubt there'd be any chance to get
Kick has its own issues.
Everybody's got.
But
issues.
it does have
really
that
good
upside.
things, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, starting off with a fucking bang already.
Whew. All right, and right off the bat, we've got an early knockdown. Didn't even have a chance to figure out who's who.
Yeah.
That was I'm a win going down. Lomachenko scoring the first win. Lomachenko's in the blue shorts. I'm a win in the black shorts.
Thank you for that, Supa. And yeah, Lomachenko showing that professional Lomachenko style, getting a good knockdown, getting rocked, but coming back with big power shots. Tesco, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm hitting some crazy power and some crazy speed.
Oh yeah, some stupid fast hands. Is this actually Lomachenko?
Right? Is it?
Might be. Smurf account.
For I went undercover in a VR boxing server. If I see that video, I'm gonna crash it. That'd be crazy. Imagine getting like a real professional boxer to jump in here.
That would honestly be a
I can only
sight to see,
imagine how
Tesco.
nuts that would be.
If we get a real boxer in here, one of the things that I've been thinking about as, you know, watching fighters like this fight, you know, like what would real boxers, how would they fare in a stream? I've got to probably make a personal tour around my area and see if any gyms would want to put one of their boxers in here for fun. Oh goodness! I'm a win with the reverse
Hunting
knockdown.
for the clinch.
I know, man.
He was hunting for that clinch in a
sick,
very
bro.
controversial way, if I'm going to be honest, but getting taught a good lesson there. Don't duck your head.
An important comeback right there, putting that match back in the even zone. Right away, Lomachenko with the return knockdown. No time to bask in that moral victory. Take that damage and go be stressed.
100%, like full stress.
One away.
All the stress.
I think we could see a TKO from either side here in the first round.
Absolutely, but right now, it's much more likely to come in from Lomachenko. And there it is, those sharp. Damn.
That was some insane hand speed from both of them. Holy shit.
Super, you got to tell us in the replay, how many punches was that? I saw at least 4.
Bro, I wish I could show you the replay.
I'm going to rewatch it real quick.
When TikTok took the countdown, it took the replay with it somehow magically. There has been no replays for the last couple of rounds.
I'm going to see how many shots is with. Hold on.
You got to go back and watch the stream, whichever one of the streams you can see. That was absolutely insane.
Bro,
that boy Lomachenko.
9 shots in 5 seconds.
9 shots. Like, wow. The muda. That's what we can officially call that. Because muda. That's the urara, the muda. What are you going to call that? Because 10-7 tells you all you need to know. 3 knockdowns for Lomachenko. 2,036 damage in the first 3 knockdowns alone. 14-12 damage for I'ma win. My goodness. Wow. That was insane. Holy shit. Dang. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult to defend against that. That is crazy, guys. Crazy. All right. This night is going to end very quickly. We got one more fight left. Coach Lycurgus up. Before we talk to these next boxers, though, got to talk to the homies. Fellas, where y'all at?
I don't know. Not much to say. It was a good fight, bro. Not gonna lie. Gave me good work.
I got a lot to say. I got questions. I need you to answer these questions, right? How in the world have you
mastered
the muda? How in the world have you mastered the ura ra 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 ra? You know what I'm saying? Because you punch like an anime fighter, dog. So what's good?
Nah, bro. It was light taps. It was So if you've seen TJ Dillashaw or Lomachenko, real life Lomachenko fight, they do that thing where they light tap and they mix in those power shots. And I noticed Contour does it a lot. He does it a lot. So I started, you feel me? Started working that in there.
Hey, see, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is why I like to talk to certain boxers, get the tech, right? Because my goodness, I mean, you say light taps, but I mean, in this game, I guess the light taps still register for a serious amount of damage. It's just something of a different dynamic that we think about when we think about punching through these VR games. At least when I do it, I make this mistake. Chat, I don't know if anybody else out there makes the same mistake. I try to punch like I'm hitting an actual opponent, and it's not quite light because I got it in my mind that if I throw light hits, I'm going to do light damage. But being light keeps your hands faster. Therefore, that speed is going to give you more damage. And I'm thinking that's the logic behind it. bro.
One thing, General, the co-owner of my gym, Tetsuken, told me is he told me to just don't hesitate, just throw it. Don't even like put any power into it, just throw it, and it works.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Tetsuken Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Another great gym out here, guys. We got a lot of good gyms now. Shout out to the new gyms, right? Tetsuken showing up and showing out. This was such a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, man. Big ups to Tetsuken. Big ups to all the homies there. I mean, y'all are coming up with some really smart stuff. Shout outs to you, bro. That was a crazy win. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of these hands, bro, because that was insane. Absolutely insane. All right, next up, we got I'ma Win the Hitman. Holla at me, boy. What's going on? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yo, what's up?
What's good? What's good? I'm a win, man. Welcome to Ringside VR. You had your first bout here. You know, you fought against
Second.
This is your second? Wait, hold on. Wait. Did you change your name? Have you always been I'ma Win the Hitman?
No.
See, that's what it is. Tricked me. You tricked. I'm an old man. You can't be pulling tricks on me like this.
It was a Badster the Baddie.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I thought when I heard that Badster was fighting, I didn't see the name. I thought you were a sub in, bro. Okay. All right. I got you. Look, all right. You went against Lomachenko today. Quick hands on this man. You heard what he was saying with the light taps, similar to the real Lomachenko, but also learning a bit from Contour. And so from being on the receiving end of those hits, did they seem like light taps to you on your end?
Okay,
Badster. Is anyone else here? Maybe it's just me. Is anyone else here in Badster?
No, I don't hear him.
I heard him.
Dang.
He's saying Discord just lagged the hell out. We'll try to get it. All right, let's try to get Lomachenko in here. In the meantime, we'll try to get Badster back.
Yeah, I mean, we
Can you hear me?
Wait.
Oh, there we go. There he is.
He's back. All right. Like I said, same question, man. You were on the receiving end of the air quotes light taps, right? They were coming in fast. They were coming in furious.
The JoJo Barrage shit. Yeah, that.
Yeah. So when you were getting hit, did you see light tap damage, like a lot of blues, or were you seeing reds? And
No. I got flashed anytime he fucking touched me.
Oh, it was some JoJo's. It was some straight Star Platinum action, bro. Like I was like,
Dude, holy
crazy.
shit.
Oh my god! All right, so definitely, man. You know, you're on the receiving end of quite a blitz and barrage. But were you able to hear what Lomachenko was his secret to his technique with the light taps and keeping the hands loose and throwing without hesitation?
Nope.
So that's what he was doing. Contour and Lomachenko now have serious, similar punching strategies. Kind of figured out a way to get more damage out of the damage system, right? So light hands, no hesitation, keeping it loose, and then sneaking in power punches in between the light shots. That's what he says. I don't know what it is. Maybe you could try it. You let us know, bro. But I knew you had a rough night tonight, so I'm not going to keep it on going. If there's anything, I'm going to leave the floor to you. Do you want to say before you bounce up out of here?
Nope, I'm good. GG's. Was it Vasily?
I actually wanted to ask something.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
When so with that last power shot, before I knocked him out, he actually got me with a really good shot, and I was blind, but I still finished my combination just off instinct, and it knocked him out, apparently. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I hit him with. Where can I rewatch that?
That was a right straight that got me.
It's a right straight.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought so.
These videos will go up on the channel. Give it about a week delay before you see the videos here. I know Solly's still working through some dropping some clips out and stuff, and we're still posting them. So we try to do 2 to 3 a day. Try to just keep up with the weekly amounts, but eventually the fights will make it on YouTube. And if you need to watch it before then, watch the VOD, because the VOD's going to be up immediately after the stream.
Got you. And shout out Tetsuken Boxing. Check out my gym. That's about it. We're branching out. No longer just boxing in the pocket. We're branching out, and we can box outside the pocket too now.
Look,
Let's go.
Keep your eye on Tetsuken, man. Like y'all, And also, you know, for the gym folks too, we're gonna be trying to figure out ways to reward gyms for participations just throughout events, and try to jump in more as soon as the tournament is over and that whole hill and hurdle is set down. Gym events and gym participation is something I want to take a look at too. We got a lot of cool gyms: Tetsukin, Rising Star, BY Boxing, PKO, Kronk Gym going under rebranding right now. You know, Triple Cross, another one gym as well. So there's some of the names gyms that I know that come up a while. You know, I see y'all out here representing, and just, you know what I'm saying, give the old man some time. I'll be around to support y'all momentarily. All right, now let's get on to the last fight of the night.